I'm going to show you how to propagate plants. People often propagate from seeds to get vegetables or flowers, but today we're going to show you how to do a cutting from a simple plant like a hebe. Cuttings are a really cheap and economical way of expanding your garden. You can literally do it from a plant you've got. Some of the tools you'll need today are things like a propagator tray, seeds if you're going to put seeds in, some propagator mix. Whenever you're using mixes, it's important to have a mask, some gloves and secateurs if we're doing a cutting, a dibber or a little stick to put a hole in for seeds or cuttings, and it's advisable to use a rooting hormone as well. To start with, I'm going to fill the tray with propagation mix. Now that I've got the tray full of propagation mix, I'm going to make 6 holes with the dibber. The reason I'm doing 6 is just in case a couple of them don't survive. I'm just going to evenly space these out in the tray. Now that I've made these 6 holes, I'm going to make 6 cuttings from this hebe plant here. This hebe is a Black Panther variety, but there's numerous ones you can choose from. Some tips when making cuttings is you want them to be about 3 to 4 inches long, and you want to go from an area with new growth, just like here. When you're going down as well, you want to cut just under some foliage or where there's some leaves. So I'm going to cut just about here. Once you've got your cutting, you just take the last few layers of leaves off, and then we need to dip it in the rooting hormone. You simply need to dip the end in the rooting hormone, and rooting hormone just helps to encourage root growth. Make sure you don't have too much excess powder on there, just give it a wee tap, and then you're ready to simply put that in the hole you've created earlier. We're just going to repeat that again another 5 times. Now that I've got my cuttings in there, it's important just to keep them moist. Not too wet, but you must keep an eye on them and just make sure that they're getting enough moisture. It's really important as well that you keep them in a nice sheltered area, that they're going to be away from too many harsh conditions. It can be a good idea to cut away some of the bigger leaves too on these cuttings. The reason being is the cutting will put all its energy into the leaves, when really you're trying to encourage it to put the energy into growing new roots. And that's how you do cuttings. It's a great way to get a plant shed around your garden for the cost of just a bit of potting mix.